let's just try this again because it keeps going to blah 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 because this is trial by error because I have to go straight to the point where I want to label this vid quality over quantity because I'm getting annoyed to hell on how it's constantly failing because every time I usually talk about anything, King King has been usually either right on the first try or just losing its energy and whatnot. So because what did I want to talk about? Because I look at all these phases I go through on this particular channel because I double check myself and realize it's 2 months since I posted anything. But then there's another time where, as soon as I started playing Gran Turismo Sport, and Need for Speed the Run and Payback, what happened was that I went through a phase of just going months without posting anything on this channel, but doing shit for everything else and whatnot. So, and then all of a sudden, as soon as I get the Xbox One to play Forza Motorsports 7, Horizon 4, and Horizon 5, I revive myself, and people are wondering, I mean, as much as it's not going through a phase, it's more of it's just, I can't think of any vids because to even make for any game, to be honest, because what happened was I keep mentioning what was it? The only time I ever do walkthroughs for this channel is because the game lets me start off with a rotary at the start and whatnot, but so far I only did one which was the RX-8, so yeah, that's why. And then thus the only other time I even post things is either A, race events where I look at the car list and whatnot and it's like, hey, there's a rotary in it, so I'll do that, and then, or B, just the final boss. Yeah, so and then I just move on, which try to jot down the roster of games that I can think of where you can start off with a rotary, but like, do I have to repeat myself multiple times? Maybe. So but it's pissing me off to the point where I just want to get this vid over with. Which the problem is, which yeah, and also stuttering too, which would which in real life is that I usually don't stutter at all. The only time I stutter is if I try to ramble or I'm talking to the microphone. With that being said, is I look at myself on how the fuck am I not in a speech class and whatnot when I accidentally stutter from time to time right now. I don't know. But anyway, let's see here. What did I previous say? The put down the roster of games. There's the Dreamcast. Well, just the Tokyo Extreme Racer games where it's dedicated to only the highway. You can start off with an FC and whatnot, and then I check the Sega GT Online, which is an updated version of 2002 where I have to cheat, and then the Tokyo Drift game from 06, and then Wangan Midnight PS2, and then Wangan Midnight for the arcade. Though I need to double check Wangan Midnight for the PS3, i.e. watching someone's vids. Oh, with that being said, is on revising shit and whatnot and hoping for the best. There's Initial D for the PS2, because whatever that was, and where it's a hybrid between it's arcade stage 2, but for some odd reason it has stage 3's music. So that's a thing. Yeah. It's like, I mean, I could go on and on and on. And then last but not least, bringing up KoroQ, but I need to find a copy or just go emulators on that regard because it's such a rare ass game, and almost nobody's ever heard of it. But anywho, and then looking back to myself, I'm thinking, when it comes to quality over quantity, it's just that I look at my other channel, which is doing any video game, but the problem is I'm dishing out too much shit that to the point where besides the vid count is at 1,000, but it's just nobody's watching it. I'm Even though it's on a game's either A on a game's current heyday or B, well, well, yeah, it's like I don't get it. What gives you views at all, and thus making you a new popular person for the time being, while everyone I knew since the 2000s aren't really getting anything unless other than people who aren't even following at all, and they're just new to looking at your content. So yeah, so that's unusual. And then I was complaining about on the whole putting out that one Dexter's Lab meme where it's all I should be famous right now. All but yeah, and then I'm just looking at myself on that channel too. I go to Discord and whatnot, try to share shit, but it's just I just end up being someone's ASMR or well someone actually not really someone else, but I share other channels on self promotion shit and whatnot, but nobody's clicking it. So yeah, it's like to no avail on anything. So I don't know what even does. But this particular channel, whenever I see the views start rising, I double check the insights and wonder, why is it rising? Oh, well, some of my vids are getting into people's recommends now, but I look at way back then before getting random recommend men's was a thing, and it's I check the insights of some of my vids. It's that people are putting my content on these on forums and on forums, which those were some fun times back in the 2000s because I remember the reason why one of my friends even got views at all is because he was getting his shit submitted there. So yeah, that's why. Hey, that's why and whatnot. So yeah. But anywho, and then I look back to my 3 year phase and whatnot back in 2010 to 2013. Oh, it's because my PC died and trying to play on a potato, but but that might can go on a different time on rambling about Carbon, but I just want to get this over with now.